Apex A lining up in lane 2 along with Spirit A and Fringe D. Spirit A in lane 1, it's rolling Zook, driven by Kayla Iolo. This is the push team is Akwasi Brefo, Ben Antoine, Demanu El Samson, Evan Moss, and Essien Ohues. And Apex A here in lane 2 is driven by Mallory Hayase. It's Insight, as we said before, which is one of Fringe's buggies from 2003. Push team is Ian Rosado, Jeff Cole, Ethan Gladding, Roberto Jamie, and Alec Kirchman. And then Fringe D in lane 3 rolling Bedlam. That was from 09, driven by Julia Shen. And it's pushed by Eric Balkansky, Elliot Murphy Trotsky, Aswin Teja Zukama, Steve McQuaid, and David Zimmerman.
You know, it's nice to see a Fringe D team back. Last year they just had through a C team, and it's just, again, it's nice to see that depth. And like Mark was saying, you know, SEC can bring it on all 4 of their heats, and Fringe can't. Bedlam is a fast buggy. I'm biased because I built it, but you know, it's not probably going to stand up to what we just saw, but it's just so great to see the depth of the team coming back.
Yeah, just continuing what I was saying before, you know, how size matters. It's not just independents versus fraternities. There are large fraternities with like 80 brothers, and you can imagine their fastest 5 guys are pretty fast.
Right.
There are tiny fraternities with like 20 to 30 brothers. Their fastest 5 guys, maybe not so fast.
And here's Bedlam.
Here we see Bedlam. All 3 teams getting to the line here.
They've come to the line fairly early. I think the timer might have restarted, I'm not sure, but they ran 2 minutes when you would have expected to be here in about 30 seconds.
Right.
But, you know, clearly these late arriving buggies to the line, there's a certain amount of prep work going on where they're trying to keep it as fresh as possible, bring it to the line, whereas Apex was out there about 4 minutes ago, so you know,
they're just ready to roll.
They're ready to rock.
And here we have Spirit A. Spirit finished in 5th last year behind Fringe, and then 3 SDC teams in a row. Do you think this might be the year that Spirit breaks into that top 3?
I hope so. I just like them so much, and they have such a great. They have so much team pride, and they have a huge team, and it's very interesting how they're structured. It's different from other independent organizations, so I hope so.
Yeah.
Here we are ready for the countdown.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set.
And here we are, Spirit A, Apex, and Fringe D. And here's Spirit pulling ahead as we would expect from an A team. Transitioning into Hill 2 as they run right by us. And going into the free rolls at about 24 seconds, and a nice somersault there.
I'm not sure if you caught that, but right on the 1-2 exchange, the Spirit Hill 1 pusher did a triple somersault across both lanes in front of 2 other buggies.
Was it the same as last year? Was it the same?
No, that guy did a somersault on the Hill 2 shove. This guy actually did a sideways kind of barrel roll. Very entertaining, and I'm not sure if it's strictly legal or not.
Well, we'll let Chris figure that out, and for now, we'll just enjoy it.
And here is Spirit A coming up about 52 seconds by the stop sign.
That's pretty quick for them. Yeah, clearly,
really
Spirit has rolled much quicker in the past, but they've always had trouble in the chute. I think this year they're striking a balance between pace and stability, and I really like the progress they've been making.
And this is, as we were talking about, they have had problems in the chute. Coming through right now.
Nice, she fought that. Nice slide there, but she made it.
That is control. Definitely lost some speed from it. You see her kind of slowly coming out of the chute. And Bedlam is right behind her, so we must have missed a pass.
I think they passed fairly early on there.
It makes sense.
And here's Spirit now trying to pick up a little bit. They had a tiny bit of a slide there in the chute, but certainly doing well.
Surprising to see Fringe D so close, I gotta say.
It's a shame that guy's not in shape.
You know, if only people put effort into things today.
I just want to see him do a somersault.
Well, everyone
No,
wants that.
well, their Hill 2 did a nice somersault as well, but I think their Hill 1 takes the prize this year. It's spectacular. If we could get a repeat on that, it would be awesome.
And here's
Doing the bump and run.
Spirit A coming up onto the finish line, and this is going to be a pretty good time for them here. As they cross the finish line at about 2:17 for Spirit A. We're going to get Fringe D next at 2:24 or so.
Wow. And just for reference, currently in first place is Fringe B with 2:16, so then that's going to put Spirit in second. And actually, Pika B got a 2:23. So to see Fringe D that close as well to a Pika B is nuts.
So that was a great roll for Spirit. It sort of sets the day for them because
Right.
now they're B team. Maybe they can loosen it up a little bit because they clearly have taken some pace off the roll to get stability in the turn. If I was their chairman, I would spin the dice just a little more, maybe let it rip a little bit because you're in a heat with Pika A, right? Ancient rivals, right? Before the streak, it was Pika versus Spirit all through the early 2000s and late 90s. And, organizations like those have deep roots and deep memory.